Hi, in this video I'm gonna show you how heap operations work, especially for swim and sink. So the swim operation is used to add keys to the heap. So let's see. Given these keys, let's see how this can be added to the heap. So the base rule is add each key to the leftmost leaf and try to swim this key until it becomes a heap. So what does that mean? See. So the first one is 7, which gets added to the root, and 3 leftmost leaf, so here. And now we try to compare if the 3 is actually satisfying the heap property, which means if the parent node has a key that's greater than 3, which is the case for this now. So move on to 2, gets added here, and check, and 7 is greater, so you're good. Now, when you add 4, which gets added here, you try to compare 3 and 4 is greater, so you do the swap. And now try to compare 4 and 7 is greater, so you stop. Move on to 6, compare 6 and 4, so 6 is greater, you swap. Compare 6 and 7, 6 is not greater, so you stop. 1 gets added here, compare 1 and 2, 2 is greater, so you stop. Now you add 5, 2 and 5 is greater, swap. 7 and 5, 7 is greater, so you stop. So now once you're done, you have a heap that satisfies all the properties. So the next is how the sink operation works, which is used for remove max. So the base rule is replace the root node with the rightmost leaf and sink until it becomes a heap. So let's see. So this is the heap we've built from the previous slide. So the maximum value is always at the root node. So let's see. You swap the root node, which is 7, with the rightmost leaf, which is 2, like this, and which gets removed. Now 2 is not satisfying the heap property, so you have to do the sink to make it a heap. So try to compare 2 with 2 other children and find who has the greater value, which in this case 6. So you swap with 6. Now you try to compare 2 with the other its children, and 4 is greater, so you swap with 4. Okay, let's do just one more time, and let's remove the next one. So remove the next maximum value is 6, so you swap with the very rightmost leaf, in this case 1. Now you try to find the maximum children, which is 5, so you swap, and in this case you're done. So you can just keep doing this until the heap gets exhausted, and this is how you remove the maximum key in the heap.